Hello, and thanks for joining us. You're with Chris at Car Cave in Aiken, South Carolina. Website's carcaveusa.com, and phone number is 803-262-4742. If you need financing, reach out to us. We work with a variety of lenders, good rates. So give us a call if you have questions on the financing side or the car, and you want to see more details on this thing, or buy it. You can obviously call us if you want to buy it. That's out in the open. Come to the website. You can see more pictures, detailed description. You need some undercarriage photos, large history file on it too that documents the whole build. Like I said, reach out to us. We're easy to find, carcaveusa.com and 803-262-4742. What we're looking at here is a 94 Land Rover Defender 110 factory-built V8. It was a NATO vehicle that went to the Balkans region, then was restored. So you see how the bulkhead doesn't have any vent flaps. It was a factory-built AC V8. Custom desert sand color with a brown mohair top. Has a great look to it. Color matched wheels, and you see all the zinc plating accents. You start to go see the galvanized inner wheel wells, the color match front skid plate, color match front bumper. You have the end caps on the bumper there. Clear LED marker lights all the way around. Old heritage waffle style grille. LED headlamps, which you really need on these. If you are doing anything with them, you can outrun your headlights pretty quick at night. So it's a solid upgrade. You can see the skid plate here. Bilstein shocks. You have your HD steering rods. All around, well thought out quality build. The grille's a little bit deeper, so you can fit your AC condenser, and you can see the electric fan behind there. You have optimal finishes. You can see it here with the vent. It's a custom CNC, just kind of a little bit of that added touch. Mirrors are color matched. Like I said, it's a mohair top that was custom built with the safety devices internal roll cage. That keeps you safe in the event of a rollover, but you also have it acts as the frame for the soft top. So they're a good setup. It's something they came out with a couple years ago because these have become so popular. Is making actually refer to this as a 5-door overseas. We call it a 4-door in America, but the wagon to turn them into a soft top. So really cool setup. Since restoration, it's had one owner here stateside and done a couple of road trips. Went to Florida once, went to Charleston, back from Aiken, and it's always good to put some road miles on them. Stayed indoor stored whenever it was not in use. You can see the kind of accented bolts on their differential cover and the different plating. I like how going through here you have a good contrast of bare metal hardware, stuff that was plated when it came apart for the restoration, and simple colors. It's not overdone and too gaudy. You want to make improvements, you want to change it, we can definitely do it for you. The optimal handles, those are great too. They have a good solid feel. They're CNC, and interior door pulls. Everyone kind of wonders, okay, why don't you do all metal? These are really hard. You need a little bit of movement in there. So if you do all metal for the latch, they like to get hung up. So it's not a good idea, especially here. Having a plastic handle, you have something that's still a little bit malleable, movable, with the metal surround and a good finish. The interior is done in a saddle brown leather. You can see it's a square insert pattern, and then all leather throughout. Steering wheel redone, the top dash, the lower dash. And this is how a factory Land Rover AC would work. It's not the best AC in the world. I think it's probably 35-year-old technology, but it does blow cold. Everything was functional, has a new blower fan in it, rebuilt the original unit. So if you look under the hood, you can see the original heater box. It's different than stuff you'd see on the underdash, which was something that was added on. You do have alloy shift knobs. This is running a V8, so you can see the hyper, still morning. The Holley Sniper EFI screen there, so you can watch all your vitals. That could be relocated, so that was good placement. The original AC controls, and you have a charging port here. There's also Bluetooth speaker integrated, which you can remove from the vehicle into the chubby box, and you can see the roll cage here throughout. So it comes up in this front structure, runs down, and in the back for your cargo load space area with 4 jump seats back there, which we'll get to. You do have custom carpeted front floor mats, and the back is all done in wood. So we'll get around to there. Doors all shut nicely. They have good movement. All the pieces of full teardown restoration. So everything slides, moves well, lubricated, been apart, reworked. Windows going up and down. Your door holdbacks feel good. The wood flooring is just a nice accent. Like I said, when you see the contrasting metal, everything that was taken apart, it was a choice to paint, color match, or do plating. You can see where the roll cage goes down the chassis here. And you also have hookups for 3-point harnesses. So right here, so the front passengers, and then the second row also have a 3-point with the hoop that goes around you. You have the same stitch work and pattern in the rear seats. The quality is high on stitch work, very good upholstery. And then the Mohair top, these are custom lock snaps. They're really made for a marine sailing application. You pull them and the snaps come through. So it's throughout the top to keep it held there in place. The top you can see in pictures. You can, I'm doing this one-handed, the Velcro stuff, unzip it here, and then you roll up the side window. So you can run it with the windows rolled up. You can take the back half section, it unzips right here. You can take it from here back, or you can take the whole thing off. So if you want a sunshade up front, you want to take off the rear, put the kids in the bad weather in the back because they're acting rowdy. That'd be I never do that to mine, I swear. I don't keep them in the sun. They're never rowdy either. They're angels, probably like your kids are, but you got options. I'm trying to get to the rear snap here. It's right behind the tire carrier. You do have the full-size spare. They're 255/85 BFG mud terrains on a 16-inch wheel. So there's original, style steel wheels that have been color matched there, and a Mantec rear tire carrier. The back fog lamp, and everyone gets confused on that. There's a switchable fog lamp. It's European law and British law that you have to have a fog lamp in the rear. You have a fog lamp on one side and reverse that are also matched. So when you look at the rear, like I said, all the colors are tied in. You have clear, brown, tan, black. It's not overdone. You don't have 92 colors going on, making the thing loud. So this easily zips up. And also Velcros. So you can do the snaps. And when I've driven this thing, I like just leaving the back windows open, especially on our 110 beach cruisers. This is a lot easier with my hands. But that means the Velcro is good. Trying to get out of y'all's way. Like the 110 over there, I like leaving the sides rolled up, just driving it like that. So back here, you have a rear half door, a matched rear door card, and they put back a little rubber mat back here. We'll pull out so we can get to the wood. They told me they staged this for me. Apparently, they lie. But luckily, we've been using a rubber mat back there to protect the wood and putting floor mats in it. We'll get them out of the way. So the seats, you're here, you have a little snap, it unsnaps. You have seat belts that are retractable for each one of them. It goes all around the vehicle. So you have a total of 4. And the wood floor that goes all the way up to the second row. And the second row does fold forward. So you got a good idea of how the soft top looks here. So like I said, the side, you're gonna do the Velcro, you roll it up, use the snaps there. You have a full stainless exhaust, like I said, Bilstein shocks. Heavy duty hubs, see the Mantec ones, and they're matching front and rear. Then if you've ever seen Defenders, the nuts, lug nuts, they like to rust. These have been zinc plated. You can see how they've had moisture on them, they're not rusting. Also, it's important seeing the spot welds down the side. Both side has them. That means there hasn't been filler, and the body was straight when started the work on it. See here, wood flooring in back. Like I said, the roll cage, 3-point harness, and your nice rear seat. So since restoration, 1,116 miles. Here's your Holley sniper screen. Your booting, so boots. Your nice smooth idle. And you can adjust all the settings on it. So if you want to throw on a supercharger or turbo, be my guest. It's capable of running it. But really, we have it set in the zone. It's self-learning. So it's nothing too crazy that you need to know about it. But it is nice. It's fuel injected. It burns a ton cleaner than carbureted, especially the dual SU carbs. A lot of American shops would have trouble getting them dialed in. So it's going to self-adjust, get its fuel ratios proper. You know, you're not going to die like an old carbureted vehicle if you start it up in a building, but there are emissions. It's an automobile. So bulkhead is nice. It's tidy. There's no chips in the glass. Go in here. Bottom of the floor pans are all clean. It's well done. It's organized. Bilstein shocks, stainless steel brake lines. You have accented hood hinges here. So like I said, it's a good little bit of accented work, upgraded finishes, but a factory built V8. So it's a good package. It's a soft top. You can run for the beach. You can drive it even in bad weather. All around solid quality build. If you want us to do a driving video for you, reach out. We know Defenders real well. So you look up here in the back and then behind me, you know, we have a few here. I think we have 30. We have 30 in total right now. So we'll go in back and kind of see what we're working on in our shop. It's a Fiat Uno Turbo, Lancia Delta Integrale. This is Defender 110 V8. Motor's out. It's ready for build. This is another V8 here, sitting in the shop. Ford Escort RS 2000, a Land Cruiser. We have Porsche Turbo, another Land Cruiser, some K-Trucks, a diesel Pajero. So like I said, we work on a lot of Defenders. We know them well. If you have questions about it, we are truly knowledgeable. Reach out, 803-262-4742. My name is Chris, carcaveusa.com.